This is Paul? Yeah. hmm No inhabitant of this state shall ever be molested in personal property on account of his or her mode of religious worship. Yes. But this state has been molesting me for 8 years. Yes. You allowed for my wife to have issued a protection order where she wasn't a resident. You've been, well, you've been molesting me, Governor. You've been molesting me. Now, I know what persons might think about myself. I am anointed, yes, somewhat of a revivalist, and a lot of those in the family dislike me because I really do, in my form, ooch, in my, what's it called again? Yes, in my mode of religious worship, yeah, I can get very angry at those that are oaths of office because they seem to think that there's no way that I would sue them. But for every individual that I did email all the evidence for, they are personally legally liable for their oath of office. And it is my mode of worship to have you prosecuted and sue you for everything that you own and everything that you will ever own. Now, for all of those, yes. Oh, look at here, article number 27. Schedule in order that no inconvenience may arise by reason of a change from a territorial to a state government. It is hereby declared and ordained as follows. Existing rights, laws in force, debts and fines, ooch, recognizances, yes, criminal prosecution, all criminal prosecution and penal actions which may have arisen or which may arise before the change from territorial to state government. Ooch. You all of a sudden are starting to think, oh, you could change back to a territory. We could rename the state. See, in Section 7, yeah, they have what's known as constitutional officers. When elected, all officers provided for in this Constitution, including a county clerk. For each county when no other time is, yes, fixed for their election, yeah, shall be elected at the election to be held for the adoption of this Constitution on the first Tuesday of October, 1889. Now, it's interesting that they put the county clerk in there. Yes, it is. See, when you used a forgery of the county clerk, it says in the actual seal of the county clerk, yes, it says that you just violated the Organic Act, or is it the, well, what do you call this compact that you have with the United States of America? You know, I have said that it can never happen. You can never use the forgery of any individual that uses the seal of any state of the United States. But you did, didn't you? Yes. You decided that you were going to violate, yes, the actual state of incorporation. Pooh. Now, as much as you would say, well, he can't, I can, yes, because the Constitution that was adopted in the state in 1889, yes, when you use the identity of someone other than the county clerk, yes, you actually did. You violated the compact between the United States and the state of Washington. Now, since you won't enforce my rights, yes, I will tell you, yes, this, yes, Clallam County Clerk of said county, ex officio clerk of Superior Court do hereby certify, yes, using a forgery, yes, you cannot certify the court proceedings using a forgery of a county clerk. Because as soon as you use that stamp, yes, it actually did violate this. Pooh. Now, I'm thinking, okay, that well, for all of you in the executive branch, yes, you're getting sued. And then I'll sue to have you removed from the United States. Now, you say I can't, yes, but I could say that you violated the compact with the United States. You committed an act of war as a state. You violated the compact of the United States of America. Now, I know that you got fined $1,000, and good for you. Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that you counted their votes for whomever it was that they cast their votes for. Yes, it doesn't change the fact that it invalidates an actual election. Pooh. Now, it could be, yes, we could just change the name of the state. Well, it doesn't matter that you paid $1,000 fine, faithless electors. Yes. It must have been that the state of Washington passed a law, yes, that all of the electors' votes have to be cast for the popular vote of the state. That would have been Hillary Clinton. But I'm still thinking that you voted for because they can't invalidate your votes. No, they can make you pay $1,000, but they can't invalidate the electoral votes of those in the electoral college. Then they still have to be counted, and they have to be counted for who you voted for. And the candidates did not have the necessary percentage of votes. Yes. See, this state, yes, it doesn't really think that this is criminal. No. You don't think it's criminal using the actual state court seal, yes, to say that this is a true and correct transcript when it's not signed by the petitioner, when no one else was there, yes, where there was no due process right now. You don't have any problem not having the state court seal on this, yes, when it was admitted as evidence against me. When the actual arrest warrant for my arrest, yes, had the wrong information because somebody fraudulently altered my. You don't think it's illegal. In your minds, you can just cover it over? Yes. Uh-huh. You can just cover it up? Yeah. Yeah. Faithless electors, did you actually cast your votes for somebody that could have been considered a candidate for the presidency of the United States? You decided to make a kind of get rid of it in the last couple days. Yeah. Now, as I see this compact with the United States, you actually violated it. Oh. And I'm going to want it. I'm going to want to have the state removed. Yes. See, there's what's known as jurisdiction. Oh. The authority of the United States. The consent of the state of Washington is hereby given to the exercise by the Congress of the United States of exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such tracts or parcels of land as are now held or reserved by the government of the United States. Yes. Now, this idea, yeah, that you as a state, executive branch of Washington State, you're just going to get away with it. You violated an agreement with the United States of America. Uh, you don't have any jurisdiction because you don't have any authority.